San Francisco, Cron. The San Francisco Giants have lost one of their legends. Slugger and Hall of Famer Willie "Stretch" McCovey died on Wednesday at the age of 80. He suffered ongoing health issues and passed away peacefully, the Giants said. But Giants fans will never forget one of their living monuments. The six-time All-Star first baseman and National League MVP had his fair share of moments in his storied career. McCovey and other Giants legend Willie Mays formed a powerful duo in the lineup when they played together in the 1960s and early 70s. Since he retired in 1980, McCovey was a staple at it. Every year, the Giants give out the Willie Mac Award to the most inspirational player on the team. File. In this July 3, 1980, file photo, San Francisco Giants Willie McCovey raises his hands in salute to the cheering crowd after he was replaced in the lineup in the team's baseball game with the Cincinnati Reds. AP photo, Robert Houston. File. In 1973, the Giants traded McCovey to the San Diego Padres, and he later played across the bay for the Oakland A's in 1976, but he left a lasting impact on the city of San Francisco. Of course, his name will forever be memorialized at it. 4 for 4 in Major League debut. McCovey endeared himself to Giants fans right away in his Major League debut on July 30, 1959. As a 21-year-old, he went 4 for 4 against Philadelphia Phillies Hall of Famer Robin Roberts, including 2 triples and 2 RBIs. In that game at Seals Stadium, McCovey hit third, just behind Mays, who hit second. The Giants handled the Phillies in that game 7-2. That year, McCovey won the Rookie of the Year award after playing just 52 games, the smallest sample size for someone to win that award in baseball history. 2. Line out to end 1962 World Series. This may be a moment Giants fans want to forget, but it is still one of the most memorable moments in baseball history. In 1962, San Francisco took the New York Yankees to Game 7 of the World Series at Candlestick Park. With the Giants trailing 1-0, there were 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning and runners on second and third. McCovey came up to the plate, hoping to bring in the tying and winning runs. The power-hitting first baseman hit it very hard, but the bad news was it found a glove. The ball went straight into the mitt of second baseman Bobby Richardson, denying the Giants from their first championship in San Francisco. The Giants would not win a World Series until 38 years later. 3. 1969, his best season. McCovey had the best season of his career in 1969. The slugger hit a career-high 45 home runs, .656 slugging percentage, 1.108 OPS, and 126 RBIs. He hit .320 that year, the second-best batting average of his career. That year, he won his lone National League MVP award. And on one of baseball's biggest stages, McCovey smashed 2 home runs in the All-Star Game at RFK Stadium in Washington, D.C. In this July 23, 1969, file photo, National League's Willie McCovey of San Francisco is congratulated on crossing home in the 3rd inning of the baseball All-Star Game in Washington after hitting in Hank Aaron, 44, in Washington. McCovey hit another home in the next inning. Also shaking his hand is Ron Santos on deck. AP photo, file 4. Number 500. Back in the 1970s, it was a huge deal when a player hit 500 home runs. It was an exclusive club that cemented a player into the Hall of Fame. On June 30, 1978, McCovey reached that plateau in his second stint with the Giants. He hit it off Atlanta Braves left-hander James Easterly at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. The home run went to the opposite field, barely getting over the left field wall. But it counted the same. McCovey became the 12th player to hit 500 home runs at the time. The Giants did, however, lose the game 10-9, the first game of a doubleheader. His last home run came in 1980, his 521st. 5. 2 home runs in the same inning. Twice players have hit 2 home runs in the same inning, and even 2 grand slams in one inning, but nobody has done the former twice except McCovey. On June 27, 1977, at Riverfront Stadium in Cincinnati, he hit a solo home run in the 6th inning off the Reds' Jack Billingham. In the same inning, he hit another home run, a grand slam, against Joe Horner. The Giants won that game 14-9. 4 years earlier, McCovey accomplished that same feat. On April 12, 1973, Stretch rocked Candlestick Park by hitting 2 home runs in the 4th inning en route to a 9-3 victory. The home runs came off Jim Crawford and Gary Thomasson. Willie McCovey dies at the age of 80. What others are clicking on? Greater than more stories.